Coming up on Surprise Lately, a parade to honor our veterans. Plus, the city debuts a new live music series. Hi, I'm Nicole Wiley.
And I'm Virginia Mungovin. Welcome to Surprise Lately.
We love honoring our veterans here in Surprise, and Veterans Day provides a special opportunity to do that.
Our annual Veterans Day Parade is happening Monday, November 11th, and we would love for you to join us. The parade begins at 10 a.m. and will be routed along Bullard Avenue between Paradise and Tierra Buena Lanes near Surprise Stadium. It will feature community floats, bands, dancers, and more. This event has become a tradition in Surprise, honoring the men and women in uniform who have selflessly served our country. If you're arriving early to get a spot, there's an option to purchase breakfast and coffee from 7:30 to 9:30 a.m. at Surprise Stadium in the Center Field Plaza. This year's breakfast is $10 and will be proudly served by the Surprise Police Department. We are still accepting parade entries from clubs, organizations, groups, or residents. To register, please visit surpriseaz.gov/surpriserec and click on Special Events or call the Parks and Recreation office at 623-222-2000. Entries are due by November 1st and there is no fee to participate. The City of Surprise Veterans Day Parade is presented by the city's Parks and Recreation Department and WM. It is sponsored in part by Banner Health Del E Webb Medical Center, Sanderson Ford, and Sanderson Lincoln.
Another great city event is our annual Surprise Party to celebrate the holidays. Surprise Party is one of the city's largest and most popular community events, offering 2 nights of festive fun and entertainment for the whole family. Attendees will enjoy holiday-themed festivities, including a tree lighting ceremony, live music, arts and crafts, and visits with Santa Claus. This year's party will take place Friday, December 6th and Saturday, December 7th from 5 to 9 p.m. at the Surprise Recreation Campus. Registration is open now for promotional vendors, local businesses, and outreach organizations looking to participate. Fees are $750 for business vendors and $150 for nonprofits. Each booth includes a 10x10 vendor tent, a table, and 2 chairs. Vendors are required to attend both nights of the event. These booths are for promotional purposes only and not intended for the sale of goods or services. To register, visit surpriseaz.gov/surpriserec and click on the Special Events tab.
'Tis the season for outdoor entertainment. The City of Surprise is thrilled to kick off Live at Asante, a free casual performance series offering live local music, engaging art activities, and delicious food trucks. Live at Asante takes place on select Thursday nights from 6 to 8 p.m. at Asante Library. The first event is November 7th with rock and roll music by Paige June and Kenyon France. Bring your lawn chairs, blankets, and friends for a fun-filled evening under the stars. While an RSVP is not required, it is highly recommended to receive event updates and plan for the right-sized crowd. To RSVP, please head to surpriseaz.gov/artsignup.
And speaking of live music, the next Sunday in the Park event is November 10th at Mark Coronado Park from 3 to 7 p.m. with live music by Yachtzilla. You'll also have a variety of food trucks, a shopping market, an assortment of beers and wines, and family-friendly activities for all ages. Admission is free. Food and drinks will be available for purchase. Bring a blanket or lawn chair, and don't forget, all dogs must be leashed. To see a full list of upcoming events, visit surpriseaz.gov/special events.
Looking for somewhere fun for your kids to spend their Thanksgiving break?
The city's Parks and Recreation Department is offering a 3-day Thanksgiving break camp.
This camp offers daily activities, arts and crafts, games, and sports for youth enrolled in kindergarten through 8th grade. The camp will be held November 25th through 27th from 7 a.m. to 6 p.m. daily at Sierra Montana Recreation Center. Surprise resident registration is open now, and non-resident registration begins October 28th. To see the cost and download a registration packet, visit surpriseaz.gov/breakcamps.
Teen Rec Nights offer a variety of activities for teens who are looking to socialize, hang out, make friends, and have fun in a safe environment. Get registered now for the next one, which is on Friday, November 1st from 7 to 9:30 p.m. at Sierra Montana Recreation Center. Registration's available at surpriseaz.gov/surpriserec.
Gather your friends and family and come out for some kickball on Friday, November 15th. The event runs from 5:30 to 8:30 p.m. at Dick McComb City Park. Register as a team of 8 to 15. Each team may have a maximum of 11 players on the field, and teams must have designated roles of captain, pitcher, and catcher. You must be 18 or older to register the team, but the team can include children ages 5 and up. Registration is $5 per person and includes admission, 2 slices of pizza, and a bottle of water for each registered player. To register, visit surpriseaz.gov/surpriserec.
Can you imagine a job that involves everything from playing with puppies to wrangling snakes and even investigating crimes?
It is all in a day's work for our animal control officers, and as Amanda Steele shows us, it is a unique job with some unique rewards.
Here at the City of Surprise, a dog wagging his tail isn't normally an indication that we've done a good job, unless you're one of our animal control officers. And as we've learned, their jobs involve a lot more than helping our pets.
A house visit to pick up a lost pup is just the first call of the day for Officer Barrera.
We see a lot of things. We see, dogs just getting loose, getting out from backyards, just common accident. And then we see, people just dumping dogs, and that really is the worst part.
Every day is a little different. Sometimes the calls are simple and others more challenging.
Everybody has the misconception that we, go chase dogs and then that's all we do, but it's more than that. We do barking dog calls, we, do cruelty cases, investigations, and then picking up dogs and stuff, and then also deceased. So when we see deceased animals on the side of the road, we go and pick them up. Rattlesnakes is another thing. We do pick up rattlesnakes.
For adorable pets like this, the problem is finding who they belong to.
We actually scan the dog for a microchip first, and then if the dog has a microchip, we'll then immediately call. If the microchip isn't newer and hasn't been updated and it's old information, then we just go ahead and post the dog on Facebook. And then from there, if we still don't get anybody saying that it's their dog, then the very next day, it goes down to the Maricopa County Shelter.
Beyond reuniting lost pets, the biggest issues officers face is with owners and leashes. Either they're well past that required limit of only 6 feet and under, or they're not being used at all.
You cannot have your dog off leash, and that is what we run into almost every day, where people think, my dog is super well trained so it can be out here, but just make sure that we always have our dog on a leash anytime we're out in public or at a park, unless it's at a dog park.
Two of the biggest tips that we got from animal control is, one, make sure that your pet does have a microchip, but also make sure that information is up to date. And secondly, no matter the time of year, it is never okay to leave your pet unattended in your vehicle. If you'd like to learn more, please visit surpriseaz.gov/animal control.
I love that they make every effort to reunite those pets with their families.
I know, and I love that I can call them if I ever encounter a rattlesnake.
Me too.
If you're a homeowners association community member, condominium board member, or property manager in Surprise, you are encouraged to attend our HOA Summit.
It's a chance to learn about community resources, housing trends, and hear expert presentations geared specifically toward HOAs. The summit is Wednesday, November 20th from 6 to 8 p.m. inside City Hall Council chambers. Hear presentations from and interact with city staff from our recycling program, Surprise Police Department, and code enforcement. Mulcahy Law Firm will also join us for an informative class on Arizona's HOA and condo laws, including many current topics such as new legislation and enforcement of governing documents. There will be time for Q&A at the end of the class. Registration is required. Visit surpriseaz.gov/HOA Summit to register for this event.
The Surprise Fire Medical Department is offering free life-saving training on Friday, November 1st from 4 to 6 p.m. as part of their Fire First Fridays program. This class will cover the basic skills needed to stop the bleed to save someone in the event of a deep penetrating injury, as well as the proper technique needed to deliver Narcan. The class will be held in the Public Safety Building auditorium on the City Hall campus. Pre-registration is required and can be accessed at surpriseaz.gov/firefirstfridays.
As the city works to establish a desert rural zoning district, residents are invited to a community meeting on Wednesday, October 30th at 6 p.m. in the Asante Library Program Room. The purpose of this zoning district is to establish development standards that preserve the character of rural residential neighborhoods. This is the next step in implementing the vision outlined by the Rural Residential Overlay in the voter-approved Surprise 2040 General Plan. Learn more at surpriseaz.gov/desertrural.
Well, that's our show for today, but we'll see you twice a month with stories about what's been happening in Surprise lately.
Be sure to watch for new episodes on social media, the Surprise TV cable channel, and online at surpriseaz.gov/surprisetv. On behalf of the City of Surprise, thanks for catching up with us.